Jose Mourinho comes out ahead of the side and gets a fantastic reception from all around the ground. This is the moment that all Chelsea fans have been waiting for. They may be out of the Champions League, but this is the biggest day at Stamford Bridge for 50 years. They've waited that long for their second championship, and today Chelsea can celebrate in front of their own supporters in their centenary year. With 3 league games left, they're still chasing 3 Premiership records. Manchester United's 92 points, Chelsea have 88 currently. United's record of 24 clean sheets, Chelsea have already equalled that. Arsenal's defensive record of 17 goals conceded, Chelsea have so far let in just 13. They have the PFA Player of the Year in Captain John Terry. They have the Football Writers Player of the Year in 18-goal Frank Lampard. And they surely have the Manager of the Year in Jose Mourinho, who's just agreed a new 5-year contract. He's won 2 trophies in his first season and written his name alongside Ted Drake as the only Chelsea managers to win the league title. Others like Glenn Hoddle, Ruud Gullit, Gianluca Vialli and Claudio Ranieri had their part to play in putting Chelsea back on the big map, as did Ken Bates in creating this modern stadium. And there will also be a few thoughts today in the stands for the late Matthew Harding.
Well, Chelsea may have lost out on an historic treble this season, but as Dominic Cotton now reports, they've still got ambitions for the rest of the campaign.
You said you could, you would, you should. Nothing could be this good again. Nothing could be this.
It's been an outstanding year for Chelsea and their major players. The country's football writers have recognised Frank Lampard's contribution, making him their player of the season.
Makes you feel brilliant. I think it's a really prestigious award. I just was watching TV and saw a list of ex-winners of it from back, many years, and very proud to see my name up alongside theirs.
The new champions still have plenty to play for. With 3 games remaining, they have the chance to finish the season with more points, more wins and less goals conceded than any top-flight team has ever done.
They're a good recognition of exactly how good we've been, and I think as a whole unit in terms of winning that points total, and then as a whole unit defensively we've been so strong, and to finish with that record would be a good indication of how strong we have been.
Lampard and his teammates haven't yet been presented with the championship trophy. Even so, their manager is already considering making a few changes over the summer.
We believe if we can bring 3 new players, 1 defender, 1 midfielder and 1 attacker, 3 new players, we keep the champions, the champion group, and we change in 2 or 3 players.
So will Mourinho be adding more English talent to his squad? He says he'd like to, but it's not going to be easy.
Which kind of English player can we buy? Only top English players. Where are the top English players in the top clubs? I have in Chelsea 1 player who is not being very happy here. Man United has another one. Are we ready to change? No. In Italy is open market, so it's very difficult to buy top English players. But I would like to have more, yes. But maybe because we cannot have more, minimum, we keep what we have.
Chelsea is certainly holding on to what they have in the dugout. A new contract will keep Mourinho in West London until 2010.
I love my club, I love my players. I cannot find a better championship to play.
Well, Chelsea fans will have been delighted to hear Jose Mourinho signing, till 2010, the 5-year deal. Well, today, Roman Abramovich, their owner, has reiterated his long-term commitment to the club with the aim of building the most successful football club in the world in the next 10 years. So they're both in for the long haul. That must be great news for Chelsea fans.
Well, it is, but things can change, Manish, and things change very, very quickly in football. But if it is a case and they're both here, then they'll have been extremely successful with the fabulous wealth that they have to back, obviously, Mourinho and the club's ambitions. I think they'll go and sign 3 world-class players. a left back, a central midfield player and a striker. And, you know, if you're in the position of Roman Abramovich, you would just go, who's the best striker in the world? I mean, that's what I would do. I'm going, well, maybe Shevchenko or Henry.
This is what I was going to say next. Shevchenko's been linked with Chelsea. Can you see him coming to Stamford Bridge?
If the money talks, doesn't it? The Italians aren't daft. If you pay 40 million big ones for him, I'm sure he'll come. It's just the way it is, isn't it?
He's in a great position, because if he leaves AC Milan, they're in trouble. He's a top player. I think it might be Adriano, and the midfield player could be Essien, Leon. Could be the midfield player.
Do you see them dominating the scene in the Premiership for the next year?
No, I see Man United and Arsenal taking them far more serious than they took them this year. I think Arsenal and Man United will regroup and say, right, they are a right serious challenge, because we always thought that they could do it, Chelsea, and I think even this season they might have thought, still, yeah, they could be third, but I think Man United and Arsenal will regroup and make it a good championship next year.
Especially if they both buy a top-class goalkeeper, and it'll be very close next year.
Well, you can see Chelsea's title celebrations